One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Colorado State Rams. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Tar Heels will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Colorado State's offense will take the field first. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. And when you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here. The quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Turning it on! They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Tight end finds a soft spot. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
The Rams look to keep this drive humming. Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. Open space at the 25. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
We knew this offense wanted to come out here and let it rip through the air. This QB is in a beautiful rhythm early. Nice job with his footwork and his eyes, and he completes a big one there. Get this offense humming.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now on third and goal, and that earlier sack left him with more ground to cover. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Big fella moving. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score.
That's a nice completion. I know you don't get the first down, and you're obviously set up in field goal range here down in the red zone, but because you've got fourth and short now, you may decide to go for this if you're on offense.
Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. So North Carolina's offense will take the field for the first time. And they are going to be met up. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Finds his big tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And that throw was a bullet by the quarterback on that curl route in zone coverage. And how about the anticipation? He gets rid of this pass before his receiver is even turned around. I love it.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Safe completion on the screen. Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
I love this running back and the job he does once he has the ball in his hands on this screen pass. He was real patient. You got to allow these 300-pound offensive linemen to sort of collect themselves and stammer.
Touchdown, Colorado State. Fit it in the window for the score.
Defenses at
We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. On target to the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. To the air on first down. Throws to the tight end. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Handoff to the lone back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Rams line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Floats it out in space. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Colorado State is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He wants to go deep. Hauls it in down the sideline. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, how about that defense on the snap? They are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
Motion from the back. Back to pass on second down. Plucks it out of the air. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Offense in a bunch formation. To the air on second down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on third and long from the 41. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on. They'll run it to the right. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Fires to the big fella. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Not on the return. Can live with that. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to sling it on second down. A little screen to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Oh, what a cut!
Man, another mistake by this. An elite.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man to the left. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Wants to throw on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time.
He'll take the deep shot. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Taking it the other way. He'll stop, but not before. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. He'll start this drive firing. Picked off. What a way to set him up. Picked up a few extra. Bunch formation for these receivers. Leaves it with the running back. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Well, I know they're losing right now, but they're not going to be losing for long if they keep hitting shots like that. And I love the idea here. Taking a shot to your best.
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, it makes the grab. Oh, couldn't get the foot down. It's incomplete.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
And the Rams come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Can't make the grab as he was looking. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Rams with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking at.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's third and long from the 45. Fires to the middle. And that's incomplete. A defense. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll start this drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Jones. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Takes it from the gun on third down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Jones. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll go to the counter. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And he slides after picking up the first down, but there is a penalty flag. Let's see who it's against.
Hold on.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Colorado State.
Here on third down for this offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. They'll leave it with him. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the tailback. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle. You saw it on that play.
Fires left. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
It's complete on the right side. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Rams are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. It's complete. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the 4th with a touchdown. They'll go to the air. Into the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they...
Touchdown, Colorado State. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Hands it off. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got him downfield. Hits the afterburners. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Wants to throw again. Fires to the tight end. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Got the quick pass. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. And this is the chance for this offense. A 1st and goal, 4th quarter, trying to tie the game up. Wide out, trying to get it in. Touchdown Rams! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively.
Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Rams in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Makes the grab down the middle. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Offense working from the pistol. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Get it out on the screen. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. And the Rams trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Colorado State. They move on top here in the 4th. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big.